Hi boys and girls, this time we are on our standing long jump for event number 4 as part of your Flying High Trust athletics competition. We're going to go through this technique now. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy, but it is a team score. So whatever score you get as an individual, we add all your scores together as a team, and that's your overall score for that event. We're going to go through the technique now, and then you're going to have a practice. I'm going to show you some skill games that you can play in PE as well. So for your technique, you start off with your line. If you've got something like this, a jumping mat is perfect for measuring. If not, you can use meter sticks or chalk lines on playgrounds. That works just the same. So you start with your feet shoulder width apart, you have your hip back straight, head up, and we have our arms swinging down. And when you're about to take off, you lean forwards and you jump up with your arms to launch yourself forwards and try and jump as far as you can. So here, start, I jump forwards, and then I land my score. And it's where my heels are that I measure from, not where my toes or my heel. It's my heels where I measure from, that starting line. So that'd be my distance of 1.3 meters, and the mat blows away. So don't worry about the mat. You can. Right, so boys and girls, you've seen the first jump. We're going to give you 2 different things you can do now to improve the way you jump. So the first thing that we're going to do is when we land, we have soft knees when we land, and also when we're jumping, we use our arms as much as we can, and we keep them out at the end for balance, because we don't want to fall back and lose distance on our score. So if you watch when I jump, knees bent, my arms come up, I shoot out, my hands are out for balance, and I'm trying to almost stop myself instead of wobbling backwards. So remember, soft knees when you take off and land, and arms out to keep your balance. So boys and girls, we're going to look at how we can improve that power and that jumping technique ready for your long jump event. And what we've got now, as you can see, we've got different colour hoops on the floor. Now as a class, you could do this across the playground, having spots as markers or lines to jump on. All the hoops work really well. And what you're going to do is you're going to explore travelling around the hoops. When you get to a hoop, you're going to practice different ways of jumping in. So doing my long jump, I can either jump over it, or I can jump into and then out the other side. Again, bending knees, swinging arms are going to help you either get further or land properly, which is what we wanted to do, so we gain the best score we can. Other ways you can do this is you can practice taking off on one leg, so you can take off one leg and land on the other. Anything we can do to try and increase that power for when we jump. If you wanted to play a little game, we could turn these into rabbit holes. And all the children have got to be little bunnies, and they've got to jump inside the rabbit hole. Then when they get in, they go down the tunnel and then onto the next one, and then into the tunnel and then down again. And then the next way you can add that on for one more way is you can add a bib into the game, and they can be the foxes. And the foxes have got to try and tag the rabbits with the bib, and then you can turn it into a fun game, but still remembering to jump in with those bendy arms, bendy knees and swinging arms. Good luck boys and girls, can't wait to see your scores.